Good morning and welcome to Fort Zeller Elementary School. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful Wednesday yesterday. Today is Thursday, February 7th, not 2018, 2019. My apologies. It is day 4. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, please consider the word tolerance. That's the character trait we are highlighting all this month of February. Think about what it looks like in your life, what it means to you, and most importantly, what does it look like when nobody else is looking? Now, also, don't forget our friendly February kindness challenge is still in effect. Yesterday, right at lunch, also at dismissal when some of you guys were lining up to go on the bus, and even in the hallway, I had an opportunity to ask many of you guys whether or not you thanked someone, and if you made sure to tell them how much of a difference they've made in your life. And some of the students, some of you all told me that you got to do that upwards of 7 or 8 kids, or I guess they're not all kids. Some of you students also shared how much you were thankful to some of the adults and grown-ups in the school. Some of you were very kind and told me how much you appreciated me as your principal. And so let me say this, I appreciate all 300 of you guys at Fort Zeller for who you are. You guys mean a lot to me. You guys, the very fact that you show up at school makes me want to jump out of bed, get in the car, and come to you guys every single day. You guys make my day, all 5 of my weekdays, amazing. So thank you. Now, just a quick a reminder of our 3 expectations here at the school. Number 1, be respectful. Number 2, show that you're responsible. And number 3, show that you are ready to learn. And the morning is a great time for all of you to show that. As you are following your morning routine, you are automatically showing that you are ready to learn, you're respectful, and that you're responsible. So kudos to you guys for doing that. Now, the B-Bucks Cafeteria Challenge, yet again, day 6, no changes. As far as the lead goes, Miss Gruber and Miss Lucky's classes are tied for the lead. Miss Frederick and Miss Moore's class are tied in 2nd place. And Miss Yiser, your class is in 3rd place. A very respectable showing. We don't know who's going to pull it out. Just do what you have to do, follow the directions. Meet the expectations of what being respectful and responsible and ready to eat in the cafeteria should look like. And if you do that, you're doing your part for your class to move ahead. We can't wait to see who pulls out the final victory. Now, if you will please join me for the Mindful Minute, I'd appreciate that. It is always an invitation, okay? I hope you know that you don't have to participate. I know that many of you guys do, and one of the cool things about putting this on video is I get to walk around to different classes as you are doing watching the morning announcements, and it's really cool to see a lot of you, participating and joining me in the Mindful Minute. I am also thrilled to see that you guys all know that you don't have to be seated at a chair. Some of you have been laying down. Some of you have been sitting on the floor. Some of you have been standing because that's what you prefer to do. Do what makes you feel good, what feels right. The most important part about mindfulness is really appreciating where you are right now, And we all know that there are times or things that we think about that have happened at home before you got to school, things that might have happened on the bus, or even things that happened just 30 seconds ago. And then there are times where we are worried about things that are in the future, things that are 30 seconds in the future, or what's going to happen at specials, or what's going to happen at recess, or whether you have a big test coming up, okay? Our minds get overloaded with that, and sometimes it's good to, and this is a really important word, stop, settle, and just enjoy the gratitude of being in this moment, okay? So you may close your eyes and invite you to close your eyes. You don't have to if it feels right for you. You may just have a softened gaze down towards the floor and just focus there. And just be quiet for a moment. Listen to the subtle sounds around you. And yes, remember to breathe. Breathe in through your nose Breathe out through your mouth. And if you're like me, at the very beginning of every mindful session, my breath is a little bit hurried. So I want to pay attention to my breathing and slow it down. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And really pay attention to being right here, not in the past, not in the future. Breathe in. Breathe out. And as you breathe out, allow your shoulders to relax. Notice the gravity in the gravity of your body weighing down on the surface that is supporting you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, some of you may, if you wish, use the starfish breathing technique. But today we're going to return back to something we were doing back in the fall, which was counting through our breathing. So join me. We're going to breathe in on the count of 5, hold it for a count of 5, and then let it go on the count of 5. Let me demonstrate, and you can join along if you already have the hang of it. Breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And really slowly let it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wonderful. Let's do that again. In through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And slowly let it go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let me allow you to practice this in silence. We can count quietly and silently to ourselves. A couple more breaths. You may begin now. Now, in just a moment, you'll hear a bell or a chime. Listen to it as it gets quieter and quieter. And when you can't hear it anymore, you may slowly awaken and take in the world around you. And be grateful for the gift of being present. Welcome to a new day right here at the Fort, where you are loved, where you are cared for, and where we want you to succeed. Whether or not you have a good day, that is ultimately your choice. Choose wisely, work at it, and enjoy the rewards. Please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I'm going to step out of the frame for just a moment, but I will say it with you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Go ahead and take a seat. I want to share with you the friendly February challenge for today. And that challenge is this. And this has everything to do with being mindful. Show an active interest by asking questions when talking to others. I know a lot of times when we're at recess and playing and people are talking to us, we're kind of listening to them, we're laughing, we're running around, or maybe when we're in class, we're doing something similar, but we're just paying attention to our work. When it is the right time to have a conversation with somebody, say at lunch, really stop. Again, that's a really important word, stop. Turn and face your friend and really pay attention to what they're trying to tell you. Just like we are really trying to pay attention to the feelings inside of us during our mindful moments, our mindful minutes. Really pay attention, ask questions, be present right there and then in that conversation. I encourage you to do it with just one friend today. See if it makes a difference. Your teachers will be asking you about how you plan to meet this challenge, who you may be trying to pay attention to more, and how you might have already managed to have met that challenge. Okay. But with that, let me set you off into this wonderful day, this beautiful Thursday, with great anticipation. Have a wonderful day.